Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here we go. And the tip belongs to the Jazz. Now here's Doncic. Pass to McGrady. Allen a screen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Halliburton. Up again. The rebound by Allen. It's stolen by Barnes. To the paint. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
And here's Halliburton. Fires from deep. Doncic pulls down the board. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And it's Utah with the ball. Pass to McGrady. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Eason. Again, Utah good for 2. Halliburton with the ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Halliburton. The Jazz making their last shot. To the inside. Pass to Chandler. Here's Halliburton. Shoots over Eason. Another miss by Halliburton.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Doncic on the wing. Here's McGrady. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter. Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter, and it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
And it's Chandler missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Yeah, intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
Green up top. Screen by Eason. To the middle. It's stolen. Here's Chandler. And here's Caruso outside. The rebound by Allen. Pass to Green. With the drive. The shot off that time. The Cavaliers trail by 10. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. On the wing, Caruso. Now Barnes. Green covering. Left side Barnes. Inside. Here's Chandler. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Halliburton. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Utah finishing. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. On defense, Cleveland. 8-point game. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Three-pointer. And Halliburton turn it on the speed.
And the coaching staff wants Halliburton to take advantage of easy scoring opportunities, including finishing in transition.
And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Pass to Caruso. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Caruso's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that it takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. B.A.?
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Down low. Claxton. Nice D from Allen. Inside. It's stolen by Hart. Caruso outside. Pass to Okoro. Eason with a steal. Right side, Green. Okoro, the defensive effort. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Cleveland again missing. Utah leading by 4. Picked it. Okoro with the ball. Green picks him up. It's Hart on the wing. Now Halliburton. He's got 5. Clock at 6. The rebound by Allen.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Now here's Caruso. Eason with a steal. Claxton with a rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A different look here for Utah. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. making a change here. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Haliburton outside. Cleveland working the ball around now. They still need this. Rebound, Utah. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
To the paint. Harris misses. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Trent's shot is off. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Jerome. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Here's Haliburton. And Haliburton sinks the little runner.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And they go to the intentional foul. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
Second team foul. Shooting for the Cavaliers, Trey Murphy.
First one falls for him. The Cavaliers making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. Utah leading. Doncic up top. 23 seconds left in the first half. Brogdon from outside. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pass to McGrady. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Utah ahead. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Chandler. Haliburton surveys the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Utah with the rebound.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's Eason. Back to Allen. Allen a screen. Here's Doncic. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Doncic has got his first basket.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
To the inside. Here's Chandler. Outside for Haliburton. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
A nice shot by Chandler.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Now here's Eason. He's got 6. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Timeout. Time.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Utah leading by 6. Now here's Doncic. For 3, Allen. Claxton with a rebound. And here's Brogdon. And here's Caruso outside. The shot no good.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Pass to Hart. Caruso outside. To the paint. Barnes feeling it out a bit. The shot. Cleveland again missing. It's stolen by Hart. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Drains the triple. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Back to Allen. Has snapped the cold streak. Claxton with a rebound. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Tipped away. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Halliburton outside. Pass to Chandler. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Chandler's got 6.
Halliburton, really a playmaker with the ball in his hands.
Harris' shot is good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here's Halliburton. Here's Halliburton on the take. Sweet little floater. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, slick drive by Halliburton, cutting through the defense into a shot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Back to Jerome. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They set the pick. Here's Halliburton. And he misses the go-ahead basket. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Jazz out in front, leading by 1. And when we return, we'll get... We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Utah leading. Doncic outside. Allen on the wing. That three's off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Okoro. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Claxton to take the lead. Halliburton misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And it's Doncic missing. And Cleveland has possession. They trail by 1. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Claxton can't get it to go. Down low. There's the steal. Pulls it from 20. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
And he makes a first.
The line for Utah.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Chandler. No good. That would have tied it. Tipped. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Utah leading. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland ball.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. To tie it up, he gets the layup.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Look at Green showing off his range.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
It's tipped. Eason with a steal. And stolen by Caruso. Halliburton. No good from 3.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Doncic. Ooh, the shot misses. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Halliburton outside. He launches. The 3 ball is down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Caruso outside. Clock at 4. They set a pick to take the lead. And he cashes it in on the layup.
I love to see the growth of Caruso. He continues to grow as a leader and as a big shot maker.
Here's McGrady.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both shots good from the strike.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And here comes Cleveland. Jams it home!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Allen fires! He's off from 3.
Tracy Brown. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Halliburton with the ball. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. With a teardrop, and he lays it in.
Important points, Tyrese Halliburton. Always ready to take the big one. It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. Just a gutsy performance.
Double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with the lips shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge. You made it the wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go on, blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard?